Manifesting together. Celtic energy, spiritual allies, and aligned abundance. Co-creation, spiritual partnerships, and the powerful Celtic energy that's here to shake up your healing journey. If you've ever manifested alongside a kindred spirit, someone who mirrors your dreams, challenges your perspective, and amplifies your abundance, this one's for you. Let's unravel this step by step. 1. The power of manifesting together. The message begins with a vivid image. You and another person, a friend, a collaborator, maybe even a soul ally, working in sync to manifest. This isn't just about individual goals. It's about shared energy. You both have spirit animals observing this journey, which means there's divine guidance here. Think of it as a sacred team. Your intuition, their wisdom, and the universe conspiring to elevate you both. Why this partnership works. You're a match for this person because your energies complement each other.
They bring the Celtic Tower energy, a symbol of sudden revelations and necessary destruction for rebirth. Translation: they're here to help you see the cracks in your foundation so you can rebuild stronger.
2. The Celtic Tower moment, healing through new perspectives. The tower in Celtic tradition isn't just about chaos, it's about truth. This person reflects back to you the areas where you've been avoiding action or clinging to old narratives. Maybe it's about money, hello, second house themes, your career, or self-worth. They're pushing you to ask, where are you playing small? Where do you need to pivot? Key takeaway: don't resist the tower moments. This person is a mirror, and their role is to nourish you with knowledge while calling you out on stagnation.
3. The dream mindset and financial alchemy.
Your charts are lit up around the second house, the realm of income, values, and tangible abundance. This connection might even have you two collaborating on workshops, projects, or financial ventures. There's a competitive edge here too, but in the healthiest way. You're pushing each other to aim higher, like two athletes training for the same marathon. Pro tip: if you've been unsure about a decision, especially career-related, the message is clear. Wait. Clarity is coming soon, and it'll harmonize with what you already sense deep down. 4. The solo mindset paradox. Here's the twist. While this partnership is powerful, you're also being reminded to trust your solo instincts. Sometimes you over-rely on others' validation or shared energy. The universe is nudging you. You already know the outcome. Speak your truth, take bold action alone if needed, and then celebrate with your community after. Ritual idea. Try a solo manifestation session during the next moon phase. Light a candle, name your goal, and act as if it's done. Then release the how. 5. The triple action manifestation. The message reveals you've already taken 3 significant actions toward your goal. 1 during a full moon. Powerful. Now, 2 more are needed. Stay patient but persistent. Opportunities are coming, but they require you to nurse them, like tending a garden. Water your dreams with consistent energy. Journal on: what's the one action you've avoided out of fear? How can you invite more Celtic fire, transformation, into your routine? This journey is about balance, partnership and independence, destruction and creation, patience and action. Your spiritual team, yes, including those spirit animals, is cheering you on. Trust the process, lean into the tower's lessons, and remember, abundance is already on its way. Tag a manifestation buddy who needs to hear this. And as always, keep shining.
The next steps: clarity, communication, and joyful co-creation. A roadmap for your next steps. We're talking about releasing stress, harnessing communication as a superpower, and how to collaborate without losing yourself in the process. If you've ever felt stuck between your truth and outside advice, or if you're craving both rest and forward momentum, this message is your guide. Let's dive in. 1. The first action: citrus clarity and stress release. Your first assignment? Breathe. The message is clear. You're being called to release tension, physically, mentally, and spiritually. There's a strong emphasis on citrus energy here. Think lemon water, orange essential oils, or even visualizing golden light cleansing your aura. This isn't just about relaxation. It's about creating mental space to see your circumstances with detached clarity. Why this matters: Stress clouds intuition. Before taking any external action, go inward. Try this. Ritual. Write down every worry, then burn or bury the paper as a release. Affirmation. I trade chaos for clarity. My mind is a still pond. 2. The second action, communication alchemy. Next, you're being nudged to use your voice, both with others and the universe. This is twofold. Ask for signs. Be specific. Universe, show me the next step in X situation within 3 days. Then watch for synchronicities, butterflies, repeated numbers, unexpected messages. Share your light. Your insights, whether about abundance, emotional healing, or spiritual truths, are meant to be shared with your joy tribe. This isn't about preaching, it's about mutual elevation. Pro tip, if you've been overthinking a conversation, especially with that manifestation buddy from last episode, speak now. Your words carry healing frequencies. 3. The detachment paradox. Here's the curveball. While collaboration is key, you're also being told to get political, not in the worldly sense, but in the energetic sense. Detach from outcomes. Stop over-identifying with the how. This is about strategy. Move forward, but don't cling to the path. Example, if you're manifesting a career shift, network and apply, action, but don't obsess over one opportunity. Trust that the right door will open. 4. The joy mandate. The universe is emphatic. Celebrate now. Not later, not when it's perfect. Now. Spend time with people who spark joy. Share meals, laughter, or even silent companionship. This isn't a distraction, it's fuel. Your energy needs these moments to replenish. Plan one no-agenda joy activity this week. Dancing, a picnic, or calling that friend who always lifts you. 5. The advice dilemma. How to filter wisdom. This is profound. You're being reminded, not all advice is for you, even if it's good. Here's the blueprint. Honor your initial instincts. Your first idea is often your soul whispering. Test external wisdom. If a friend's suggestion resonates, blend it with your truth. But don't adopt it blindly. Release defensiveness. Stay open, but discerning. Ask, does this align with my core values? I receive wisdom without losing myself. 6. The restless cycle ends here. The message circles back. Stop the burnout loop. You're being handed permission to pause, integrate, and enjoy the journey. The new energy you're stepping into isn't about grinding. It's about flow. Use your relationships as collaborative rocket fuel, not crutches. Imagine your goals as a river. You're not swimming upstream. You're floating, guided by currents of divine timing. Your next steps are a dance, between action and rest, self-trust and receptivity, solitude and celebration. The universe isn't just preparing you for abundance, it's teaching you to savor it. So take that nap, send that text, share your wisdom, and remember, joy isn't the reward at the end, it's the compass. Share one insight from this episode with someone who needs it. Ocean wisdom, ancestral knowledge, emotional depths, and the power of seeing shallow. A tidal wave of ancestral insight, emotional alchemy, and a surprising invitation to not always dive deep. This channeled message is a love letter from the ocean herself, revealing how your ancestors are quietly clearing your path, why shallow vision is sometimes sacred, and how to harness your empathic gifts without drowning in them. Let's wade in. 1. The ocean's hidden libraries. Ancestral guidance. The ocean doesn't just hold water, it holds memory. Your ancestors are actively involved in your journey, hiding certain struggles or distractions from you, not to keep you in the dark, but to protect your energy. Think of it like a cosmic filter. They're steering you toward lessons in their softest form, even when you can't see their hands at work. Signs they're intervening. Unexpected ease where you anticipated resistance. Recurring symbols, waves, shells, blue hues in dreams. Ritual. Pour a glass of water or salt water under the moon. Say, ancestors, show me what I'm ready to see. Hide what no longer serves me. 2. The illusion of anger. Cracking the layer beneath. When frustration or distraction arises, you're being called to look behind the curtain. Anger is rarely about the surface thing. It's a weighty disguise for deeper truths. When frustration or distraction arises, you're being called to look behind the curtain. Anger is rarely about the surface thing. It's a weighty disguise for deeper truths. Journal prompt. What is this emotion really trying to show me? What ancestral pattern does it mirror? Ocean metaphor. Waves crash because of unseen currents. Your emotions are the same. 3. The sacred shallow. When depth isn't the answer. Here's the revolutionary twist. You're allowed to be shallow sometimes. As an empath or starseed, you're wired to dissect every feeling, every energy. But the ocean says, not everything needs a deep dive. Some moments are meant to be skimmed, like sunlight glancing off waves. When to go shallow. Persons gives you reasons why they consistently hurt you. Small inconveniences? Laugh them off. Not every pebble needs a backstory. You know the truth? It is time to be shallow as them. Keep your boundaries and keep your own peace and lightness. Not the peace comes with heaviness. Mantra. I choose depth and lightness. Both are sacred. 4. The empath's dilemma. Starseed realities. You're someone who absorbs energy, whether you call it being an empath, starseed, or cosmic sponge. But here's the truth. Your sensitivity is a tool, not an identity. The ocean reminds you, you can observe storms without becoming one. Shielding practice. Visualize an iridescent bubble around you. It lets in light but filters out chaos. Boundary phrase. I honor your energy, but I do not carry it. 5. Ancient knowledge rising. The tide of clarity. What was once hidden, family patterns, past life wisdom, inner blocks, is now resurfacing. Not to overwhelm you, but to free you. The emotional last person mentioned? That's a guide, perhaps a grandmother, a past self, or a spirit teacher, offering keys to unlock your next level. How to receive. Sit quietly near water, even a bath counts. Ask, what am I ready to remember? Watch for repeating numbers, sudden book titles, or animal messengers, dolphins, herons. The ocean doesn't fight to reach the shore. It trusts its rhythm. Your ancestors are your tides. Your empathy is your compass. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is not dive deep, but float in the sunlit shallows, knowing you're exactly where you need to be. Challenge. Spend 5 minutes today near water, even a sink. Notice what bubbles up. Share your insight with us using #OceanWisdom. Subscribe for more soul tides. And remember, you're not just navigating life, you're the ocean, the sailor, and the shore. Grab your cosmic notebooks, star travelers. Today's download is a portal, one that bridges Atlantis and your present reality, Stardust and soul contracts, and the radical notion that not every person or situation is your mirror. If you've ever felt like an alien in your own life, or sensed ancient codes waking up in your DNA, this episode is your activation. Let's swim through these galactic waters together. 1. The illusion of reflection, when not to empathize. This message hits hard. Not everyone is your mirror. Some people, some outcomes, they're not here to show you a hidden part of yourself. They're simply other, and that's sacred too. Your empathy is a superpower, but it's been weaponized against you when you assume everything is a reflection. The ocean says, it's okay to be shallow here. To observe without absorbing. To love without merging. Signs you're over-mirroring. Exhaustion after interactions where you overanalyze their behavior as about you. Dreams where you're drowning in others' emotions. Tool. Before engaging, ask, is this mine to carry? If not, visualize their energy as water off a dolphin's back. 2. Dreams as cosmic deliveries. Your dreams aren't just subconscious noise. They're packages from the universe, stamped with urgent memos about your soul's path. That smallest cell vision? It's a metaphor. You're being shown how micro shifts, boundaries, a single no, create macrocosmic ripples. And yes, Atlantis is literally a symbol here. Its fall was a lesson in misaligned power. Its resurgence in your dreams means you're ready to rebuild with wisdom. Dream decoding practice. Keep a journal by your bed. Note, Water imagery, purity, emotional tsunamis or ancient cities. Stardust or stars, your celestial lineage whispering. Affirmation. I am a conscious co-creator. My dreams are my blueprint. 3. The Stardust reemergence. Love as a cosmic force. You've been waiting, not passively but in active cosmic gestation, to reunite with someone who speaks your soul language. This isn't about romance, though it could be. It's about resonant collaboration. The Stardust energy is your shared signature. Think twin flames, but less drama, more galactic handshake. You'll know them by effortless understanding, like remembering a forgotten dialect. Joint déjà vu about lost knowledge, hello Atlantis libraries. Preparation, cleanse your energy field daily, salt baths, sound bowls. You're attracting at atomic level now. 4. Atlantis in your bones, the underground rising. Atlantis isn't just a myth, it's a frequency of creation, destruction cycles. Its return in your life signals, lost skills, telepathy, water alchemy, resurfacing as déjà vu. A call to balance technology and spirituality, their fatal flaw. Community over ego, your tribe is closer than you think. Activation. Work with blue crystals, Larimar, aquamarine, or near-natural bodies of water. Ask, what ancient knowing lives in my cells? 5. The weight of waiting versus the leap of trust. You've carried weight, not just patience, but a sacred pause until cosmic conditions aligned. Now, the universe is hitting send on downloads you've been queued to receive. But here's the catch. Waiting is over. You're being asked to act on. That wild idea, yes, the one that feels too big. The uncomfortable conversation. It's a timeline shifter. Releasing people who still see you as your old self. I am no longer underground. I rise like Atlantis, conscious and complete. You are both the Stardust and the Sculptor, the Dreamer and the Dreamed, the Atlantean and the Alchemist. This isn't about finding yourself. It's about remembering you were never lost. Now go shine so bright that the ocean and the cosmos blink in recognition. Challenge. Tonight, step outside. Find a star, or just imagine one. Whisper your wildest dream to it. Then release it like a cosmic message in a bottle. If this episode activated something in you, share it with one person who's also from the stars. The grid is waiting. Water memory. How your past, present, and future timelines are colliding at the shoreline. If you've ever felt like time isn't linear, like déjà vu is more than just a glitch, or like the ocean seems to whisper your name, this episode is your sacred confirmation. We're diving deep into how water acts as a liquid timeline, why your right now contains echoes of Atlantis and flashes of your future self, and how to harness aquamarine's frequency to become a conscious conduit between all versions of you. This isn't metaphysics, this is your lived experience coming into focus. Water as your temporal mirror. The message is clear. Every glass of water you drink contains holograms of your past choices, current crossroads, and potential futures. When you're near water, you're not just relaxing, you're tuning in. That pull you feel toward lakes, baths, even heavy rain, it's your cellular memory recognizing its oldest teacher. Activation practices. Hydration ritual. Before drinking, hold your glass and affirm, "Show me what I'm ready to remember." Notice images, emotions that arise. Shoreline meditation. Sit where water meets land, even a puddle counts, to activate threshold consciousness. Your ability to straddle timelines. Aquamarine. Your stone of temporal clarity. This isn't just about wearing a pretty blue stone. Aquamarine is your antenna for decoding messages from past lives, especially water-related traumas, gifts, receiving future flashes without panic. Anchoring you in now when timelines try to pull you under. The timeline revelation. Your vision of being alone in the van is profound symbolism. This represents your mobile sovereignty, no longer tethered to collective narratives. A merging point where past, future, you are both in the driver's seat. The ultimate road trip, your soul's journey through dimensions. Journal prompt. What expired version of me have I outgrown? What future self is waving urgently from the rearview mirror? The Atlantis trigger in modern life. Your sudden fascinations, aversions reveal past life imprints. Fear of tsunamis? You may have been an Atlantean scientist who foresaw the fall. Obsession with mermaids? You were likely a water priestess. Aquaphobia? Sign of traumatic separation from spiritual home. Healing exercise. Submerge hands in salt water while repeating, "I reclaim my water wisdom without the wounds." You're not just remembering Atlantis, you're redeeming it. Not just anticipating the future, you're architecting it. Every drop of water on your skin is a contract signed in starlight, stating, "You are the bridge, you are the translator. You are the living prism, where all timelines become one." Now go drink deeply from your own endless well. Challenge. For the next 3 days, document every water-related synchronicity, unexpected rain, spilled drinks, song lyrics. Patterns will reveal your dominant timeline. If you received any downloads while listening, share them with Hallowed Water Memory. The collective is remembering through you. The Atlantis within. Reclaiming lost love, liquid memories, and the hidden gates of your soul. There's a reason you've always felt homesick for a place you can't name. A reason certain love feels ancient rather than new. Today, we're diving into the submerged cities of your soul, where past life heartbreaks still ripple through your present, where home isn't a location but a frequency encoded in your DNA, and why your guides have been selectively hiding blessings until you could hold them without drowning. This isn't just spirituality, it's your love story across lifetimes. The illusion of blockages, why blessings feel just out of reach. Those blocked areas in your life? They're not barriers, they're sacred buffers. Your guides have been hiding certain opportunities until your self-worth catches up, redirecting relationships that would have repeated karmic wounds, softening successes that would have arrived too soon. Activation. Write a thank you note to your blocks. I trust your timing. Reveal what I'm ready for. Burn it near water, even a sink. 2. Calmness as your superpower, not boredom. This calm energy you're cultivating? It's not passive, it's liquid lightning. In Atlantis, the most advanced priests could still tsunamis with breath. Communicate through harmonic resonance. Store memories in water crystals. Practice. When overwhelmed, place hands in water and hum AUM. You're activating ancestral muscle memory. 3. The love that smells like home, and why you can't find it out there. That ache for a love that feels familiar? You're not romanticizing, you're remembering. In your watery past lives, soul bonds were forged through song more than words. Separation happened through natural disasters rather than choice. Reunion is coded to trigger when you stop searching and start being home. Journal prompt. What if the love I miss isn't a person, but a version of myself I left underwater? The mirage of reflections, when mirrors lie. Not everything that reflects is truth. Some reflections are projections of others' unhealed wounds, illusions testing your discernment, time warps showing past, future versions. You aren't searching for Atlantis. You're reassembling it, not waiting for love. You're remembering how to wear your own skin as home. The gates aren't hidden. They're breathing inside your ribcage. Every sip of water, every unexpected calm, every déjà vu is a whisper. Welcome back to the beginning, which has always been now.